Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another Friday Sit Rep. We have officially kicked off our spring sale, so you can use that promo code APR15, save yourself 15% all the way through the 17th. We also have a heck of a drop hitting the web this week. We've got the M1A2 Abrams as well as the new Higgins boat, and then the Commanders, which was previously the Mare Island exclusive pack, now available on the web for those who missed out on that. And then we've got a new custom created element as well. So plenty of stuff going on brickmania.com, and of course all 15% off with that promo code APR15. Dan is still remote, but he's got a couple of models to talk through. So without further ado, I'll turn things over to him.
Okay, quick overview video of the new M1A2 Abrams. This is a SEP V3, which is System Enhancement Program version 3 model of the Abrams main battle tank. That is the current, the SEP V3 is the current M1A2 Abrams standard used by the U.S. Army and also being available for export. Most notably, these are going to Poland as one of the most recent export customers for this tank. Just wanted to give you a quick overview. This is a NATO camouflage. This would be typical of what's in Europe and the ETO right now. This being made in the studio, or the design studio down in Florida. I don't have access to a 3D printer, so you'll have to imagine that there's an actual 3D printed barrel. It's a buildable barrel segment, and I believe on the initial drop weekend you will get a chance to get it printed on both sides of that barrel. But that's neither here nor there, since I don't have that. Just wanted to let you know. The tank itself has a functional suspension. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of it. The tracks do move fairly well, but I can't even demonstrate that on this table. It's just way too smooth. You do have, the tank does do everything it's supposed to do. Turret, the gun elevates and depresses as it should. Oops. Yeah. Technical difficulties here. It will come with 2 tank crewmen. They will be wearing appropriate U.S. Military tanker gear in the appropriate colors. One thing that I should know about the newest version is it does have a low profile crows. This is the weapon that can be used by the commander from inside the vehicle. It is mounted on top of the gunner's sight here, and it is a little bit different than the previous versions we've offered. So just wanted to point that out as something a little bit different. We do have 2 fuel tanks on the back. There'll be some printing. This is very minimal printing. We don't have it like a whole lot of printing going on because this is a clean, basically factory fresh model in the standard stowage configuration. There'll be some printing along the back. The jerry cans will have their usual handles, and then these little the little gun shield for the loader for the M240 right there will have printing on it as well. Some minor upgrades from the last one. I mean, the most notable thing is that working suspension. I think everybody loves that. I love it. It's fun to play with and fun to put together. So there you have it. The new M1A2 Abrams. It's going to be available for pre-order very soon, and hope you enjoy it. Okay, quick overview of the new LCVP landing craft vehicle personnel, or also known as the Higgins boat after its creator. So the Higgins boat, or LCVP, was designed to transport about 30 to 40 armed troops from ship to shore in a landing situation. These things really won World War II, facilitated such things as the D-Day invasion or D-Day landings in Normandy, and several, countless smaller or other landings throughout the war by the United States Army and the Marines, and of course all of our allies use this boat as well. Original is made of plywood, with the only significant metal portion being the bow ramp here. We've made lots of these over the years, and I just wanted to, it's been itching to do a remake for a long time. Especially didn't like the fact that the previous versions had a stepped gunnel here. The profile was the right profile, but it was obviously Lego. Wanted to get rid of that previous jagged look to it and make it more smooth and rounded, just the way the original craft looks like. So the entire front end is completely new. The rear end will look familiar to anyone who's seen any of these before. This is a waterline model. You do not get the portion that's under the water. That's simply because most people want to display this full of troops and landing on a beach scene. I have made these with the full hull. They're sitting on my LST 325 in the actual LST325. If you want to see one, I'm sure there's pictures somewhere out there in the world showing what the bottom looks like, but for the purpose of this model, I wanted to save you money, keep that price lower, and just keep it a nice clean waterline model. So the actual kit will come with 3 figures. You have 2 gunners that will sit back here, and then 1 boat driver. It looks like I forgot to put the steering wheel on it. You just have to pretend there's a steering wheel right there. Details. It's been a busy week. Besides the rotating turrets for the M19 machine guns, I only have 1 here at my remote design studio, but you get the point. You'll have 1 on each side, and then you'll have the coxswain, the driver. He'll be sitting down in here, actually standing down in here. It does have a functional bow ramp, so I'm just going to quickly demonstrate. You do have to reel it out. Can't slam the ramp down. I guess you could, but you probably risk ripping the boat apart. So you could pose it down or up. Get this thing back up real quick just to show you it can be done. There is a working winch that comes with this. You get the winch, you get the string, and then play away with your heart's content. There is a little door inside the bow. I don't think a lot of people realize this. But there's a door in there so the coxswain could see out the front. Usually they'd have it up if they're going to storming a hostile beach or situation. But you can actually see that there is a functional door there as it is in the real craft. So the other thing that you're not seeing is there will be a fabric flag. It's no different than the flags that Brickmania sells separately, the 48-star flag. But we wanted to give it a complete look. Not necessarily going to be going into battle with the flags unfurled, but it has been known to happen, and we decided to include one with the kit.
All right, Brickmaniacs, that'll just about do it for me here on a Friday. Remember, the next 2 weekends we are out in California. On Saturday, we're celebrating 1 year of Brickmania Miramar in San Diego. And then on the 15th, we're celebrating 1 year of Brickmania Mare Island out in Vallejo. We hope to see as many of you there as we can. Very excited to be out on the road and do all that fun stuff. New exclusives, obviously, at each store, which is going to be a blast. Badge bricks, all that kind of cool stuff. And then, of course, it's all 15% off because we're running our spring sale through both of those anniversary celebrations. So going to be a lot of fun. I will say there probably won't be a sit rep this next Friday just because they're kind of tough to do on the road. So bear with me on that. We'll be back in action after we're back from California to your regularly scheduled program, so to speak. So like I said, that'll do it for me here on this Friday. As usual, thank you very much for watching.